Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 4th. This week, you start off with the Jack of Clubs. A card of socializing and having friends and being with friends and things like that. So a lot of you could be doing a lot of socializing. It's come up for several other signs that that it's going to be a very big social week. You have a 10 here as well. Tens can represent socializing and getting together with people. So you might be doing that this week. This is also a card of being honest, and it's also a card of people coming to you as a trusted source. So you might have somebody important come to you, like who trusts you, who needs your help this week. So be open to helping people this week. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds. Four of Diamonds is a really good card. It represents new jobs, new businesses, new potential, new things in general. It can even represent, just because it's a diamonds card, it doesn't just mean money. It can also represent new relationships, new levels in relationships, deeper commitments in relationships, moving in with somebody. Fours represent the home. This card can also represent moving. It can represent buying a new home, selling a home, better finances in the home. It can represent the person you live with making more money, kind of supporting the home, better at supporting the home. It can represent you making more money supporting the home. I mean, I always say fours have like the longest list of potential meanings, and for you this week, I'm getting all of them. So, I think there could be a lot going on with this four in your life, and it could have to do with you just, really wanting to build more security in your life, a more stable foundation, so to speak. But other than that, I'm also getting that this card can represent inheritances and more money coming in that way. But it is a card of patience. It says, of course, right, we have to build a foundation, so it takes time. So fours are definitely cards of patience, but it says that these things are coming, and you should be, I would say with this 10 you have here at the end, you should start to see these things kind of coming together. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts. This is a card of doubts. It's come up for a couple people. It came up for a couple people, let's say, in the, I think, July readings, and it's come up for, like, 2 signs this week as well. I think that things are getting better for just, everybody in general, and things are starting to improve. I think, when we start to see these improvements, that can freak us out, right? Just as much as bad things happening, because it's like, the good things happen, and we're like, okay, when's the bad thing going to happen? So this is a card of letting that go, letting that, like, wanting to know when the bad thing's going to happen thing go. That's not going to happen anymore, so definitely just, let any fears that you have kind of go, and don't have those doubts. Next, you have the Five of Spades. Five of Spades is a card of needing to separate away from something, but it's a card of just needing to take a break. If you're stuck anywhere, if you're stuck in a business or stuck in a job or stuck in a relationship, this is a card of like needing to separate, needing to go for a walk. I always say with this card, it's like one of those things where maybe you're stuck in your business and you go for a walk, and then on your walk, because you're not thinking about it, the answer that you need comes to you. So it's definitely one of those cards of just needing to take a break from wherever you're stuck, and needing to get right with your head, and that's kind of where the answers will come. It can be a breakup card, I always say, but with the Five of Spades, you're usually not too upset about it. You are usually the one that's doing the breaking up in a lot of ways. But other than that, it is a card you need to watch your health. So definitely take care of yourself this week. Get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water, and you'll be fine. Next, you have that 10 I was talking about, the 10 of Diamonds. Represents more prosperity, more money opportunities coming to you. Can also represent moving and traveling. This is your second moving card, so a lot of you might be moving. I would say that 2016, 2017 are 2 big moving years in general, even in the astrology, I think, for a lot of people. I think people are moving around in general, and it also probably has to do with the fact that maybe for the first time ever in a long time, people finally can move, and just there aren't so many barriers like we've had over the past 8 years, so many difficulties and things. So there's that. But also a card of opportunities. If you're retired or anything like that, this is definitely a card of needing to look at your finances, going back over finances, and possibly even finding new investments and things where you could make even more money off of your retirement. And then finally you end with the Ace of Spades, overcoming obstacles. Really good card of just overcoming obstacles, seeing new things enter into your life, and having new opportunities. So I really like to see this card as well. But looks like a really good week for you. So thank you for watching.